Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, you'll indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. Alright, so here she is, the Safari LTD Saber-Tooth Tiger. And as far as I'm aware, Safari LTD has been producing awesome prehistoric mammals for a long time, for lots of good things about their prehistoric mammals line. So I had to pick myself up a saber-tooth tiger. It's pretty cool. The one thing I have to really point out first is just the weird lazy eye that this tiger has. I mean, one eye's pointing down, and then the other eye, like, let me zoom that in really quick for you. As close as I can get to the camera, you can see one eye's actually facing downward and the other eye's facing upward. But other than that, it's a pretty solid looking saber-toothed tiger figure. Um, it's a really nice, dynamic pose of it just being angry. And you can see that the claws down here aren't jutting out as much, but they are jutting out here a lot more because of just the angrily swiping paw. You can even see kind of the muscles in the hands and the fingers. The ears are pointed down, so you know that he or she is very, very upset. Um, nice, nice texturing in the fur. I don't know if you can actually see it on camera here. Um, but you can also see some striping, which I like because most saber-tooth tiger depictions don't have striping. You know, when you think of a tiger, you think of stripes, but I like the addition of the stripes here, and I think it's really cool. It makes for a really nice saber-tooth tiger. I like the kind of brown that's on the tip of the ears with like the whites. Looks pretty cool. The thing that it's the eyes though. Why? Um, but the mouth is done in a nice glossy paint, so you can really see the texturing inside the mouth. Even the ridges, you can see ridges in the upper jaws of the mouth. The nice, of course, saber teeth that the saber-toothed cats were known for. Um, but yeah, let's actually see when this was made. 2000, if I can make that out. 2004. So this is an older piece. So like that actually explains why the eyes are so whack. But don't get me wrong, this is a nice representation of the saber-toothed tiger. I love it and I think it's unique, and I love the addition of the stripes and the cute little fluffy tail. It looks cool. And it just looks nice. You can even see some muscles in the back here, in the sides here. You can almost see what looks like ribs kind of poking out. Very cool, very powerful looking animal. I like that, we have things like this, action figures, museums, that we can kind of just see these animals, and what they used to be like and the glory, because the animals we have nowadays, let's face it, are kind of boring. Back then, you had birds that could like rip your face off. They had like beaks that were sharp enough to rip through steel. You had the terror birds. You had like these huge ground sloths. You had mammoths. You had saber-tooth tigers. You had tons of awesome looking creatures, and now it's just kind of like, eh. Don't get me wrong, animals today are still cool, but hey, you gotta admit, prehistoric mammals were pretty cool too. I love it. It's a great tiger figure, and I'm actually want to compare this right now to my actual regular tiger, so you can kind of see the kind of differences between the two figures. All right, so here is the Safari LTD saber-tooth tiger next to the Safari LTD male Bengal tiger, and they look pretty cool. And something that I'm noticing right now is that the Bengal tiger appears to be way bigger than the saber-tooth tiger. It may just be because of the pose that the saber-tooth tiger's in. I kind of would have imagined that the saber-tooth tiger would be massive compared to the regular tiger. But anyway, they look pretty cool together. They definitely look awesome, and you can see just millions of years of evolution just there. But anyway, let's continue with the review at hand. So, with the figure's few flaws at hand, I still think it's a solid action figure, like I said before, and I really like it. It's definitely very detailed, and it's a nice figure for some of the figures that were put out at the time. It's still a nice figure, regardless of its few flaws, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Being a guy who absolutely adores and loves all things animals, I think this is something very cool to have in your collection. And I think it's a figure that deserves a rating of a 9 out of 10. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next video.